What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I filmed. I actually was supposed to go live tonight, but that's rescheduled for tomorrow. I wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick update, so this is going to be a very short video. If you don't know me, my name is Teaya Symone, and over on this channel right here, we do commentary, makeup, and lots of intense discussions. So if that sounds like something you would like, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually filmed this already, but I had to refilm it because I was too far away from the camera. It looked like I was, but I'm really not. It's just the settings that I had it on, so I had to refilm this. But like I said, this is going to be short. For those of you that watch my live streams, I recently I covered a case that is very important and dear to my heart, which is the Jelani Day case. And I wanted to give you guys some quick updates, and the reason why it's going to be quick is because there's not really much to update, but I do want you guys to know that I have very much been keeping up with this case and looking every day to see if there's anything new. And there's only a few things that I wanted to touch on with you guys. I'm going to give you a quick recap for those of you who did not see my live stream. Jelani Day was 25 years old. He went to Illinois State University. He was in graduate school studying to be a doctor. His mother's name is Carmen Day, and she obviously is one of the strongest women I've ever seen. It's because of her that this case is now it's getting more and more exposure every day. From the interviews that she did, she's making sure that people know who Jelani was, you know, and she's just a strong woman. And the reason why I chose to cover this case is because the lack of, you see a lot of these cases out here, you know, and predominantly white cases, like, you know, for example, the Gabby Petito case. We know that a lot of people are covering that case. This case hardly had no exposure from the media whatsoever, and unfortunately a lot of cases, this happens with a lot of cases when there is especially young black men. And I will always continue to bring awareness about these kinds of cases, and they're just the cases that fall to the back seat when it comes to other more popular cases or white cases. And not saying that taking away from the Gabby Petito case is a very important case. I keep up with that case as well. My heart and prayers go out to her family. I have friends that are covering that case. However, when it comes to bringing awareness about the cases that people don't talk about and that don't get exposure, I'm willing to make that sacrifice, even though I know it may not get as many views or as many subscribers. But someone somewhere is going to see it, and all it takes is that one right person. You just never know. But it's not about that with me. You know, I want to do things that bring awareness, which I've already discussed that with you guys. So I have a lot of other cases to come, you know, that definitely don't get enough exposure by the media, but this case is important to me as well. Jelani Day, his nickname was JJ, and he was last seen, if you see me looking down, it's just because I have notes and I don't want to get anything wrong. He was last seen on August 24th of 2021, of course, and he was seen at a dispensary, and he was caught on camera and on camera he looked as though he wanted to make sure that the surveillance camera seen him. But definitely excuse me, watch my live stream. I will link it down in the description below, and I go into detail about this case. I'm just giving you guys a quick recap before I give you an update. So he was found in the Illinois River on September, I I can't remember exactly the date, but he was found in the Illinois River. He did not have any clothes on. His clothes were found next to the river. They ended up finding the clothes. The authorities definitely tried to paint the narrative that maybe he may have self-harmed himself and went into the lake. However, Jelani's mother, her name is Carmen, makes sure that she set that straight with the authorities, that Jelani knows how to swim, and in their religion they don't believe in self-harm, because if you self-harm, which we all know in different religions, especially the religion that I grew up with, self-harm means that you are not going to heaven. So that is definitely something that she wanted to make clear to the authorities, because they tried to sweep this under the rug just so they wouldn't have to think about it anymore. Let's be real, that's just the case. And pretty much tried to convince her that maybe he may have self-harmed himself. However, that is out. So now they are saying in this case, and this is one of the updates, that they do suspect foul play. Once she made sure that she got out of their heads, this is not a self-harm case. She knows her son, and obviously she would know if her son, like, why would he go and take all of his clothes off and go into, that makes no sense. Like, use your brain. But whatever's easier for them, that's how it works. But anyway, Jelani had 4 siblings, and his case really has not gotten that much exposure. However, the biggest update that I do want to tell you guys is recently, this past probably week and a half, a lot of celebrities have been covering this case, including Lizzo. Lizzo did a TikTok about this case. And then also Viola Davis. She brought awareness to this case. Viola Davis is an actress, an extraordinary actress, might I mention. And then also another update is, and I don't want to get this wrong, the authorities brought on a behavior analysis unit from the FBI. So now a behavior analysis unit is involved with this case, and what they are supposed to do is they are supposed to just kind of analyze Jelani's behavior up to the point of him being found. I don't really know how that works. I think what that means is they're probably going to start intensely interviewing people that knew him, maybe take it step by step of what he was doing up until the point of when no one's seen him again, after he was seen on that surveillance camera at the dispensary. That's the only thing that I can think of, but I'm sure they will keep whatever they put out there. I will make sure that I keep you guys updated on that. And that's pretty much it. And also another update is Kendall Ray. A lot of YouTubers have been picking up this case too, and the biggest YouTuber is Kendall Ray. We all know Kendall Ray is probably one of the bigger true crime channels. I watch her a lot. I respect her, and she is covering this case now, which is great. The more people covering this case, the more exposure it gets, and the more pressure it puts on the police, the authorities. The more pressure it puts on them to pay attention to this case, to keep this case alive. And I don't think all of this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for the love that this mother has for her son, and the love that all mothers have for their little boys, you know. And she is the one who's out there giving the interviews and making sure that she's bringing so much awareness to Jelani's case that a lot of people are starting to pick this up now. And I am a smaller YouTube platform. However, I will say that after I covered this case, more people started picking it up, which is amazing. So Kendall Ray is now covering this case. And then also, who else is covering this case? There is a lot of YouTubers who cover this case, but the bigger YouTuber is Kendall Ray. And the last update that I want to give you guys is, what's amazing is Offset from the Migos did call Carmen Day and ask and offered to pay for Jelani's funeral expenses, which is amazing. Like, that's just amazing. I am going to put in a clip of Jelani's mother, Carmen's recent interview, which was 4 days ago, and I'm not going to play the whole entire clip, but I will link it down in the description below. You guys can go check it out. She definitely is probably one of the strongest women I've seen. Like, she is doing whatever it takes to make sure that people know that Jelani was somebody.
What it's done for me has shown me that people, no matter their celebrity status, have looked at my son and known that he is a person that needed to be found. He needed to receive help. And these people felt, I guess, my pain and wanted to help me. So that means a lot to me. It's been other celebrities that have also reached out to us that were not even mentioned. Offset has offered to pay for Jelani's funeral services, and I'm so grateful that these celebrities think enough of my son to want to spread the word and spread awareness about him, but to also want to show love and generosity and kindness toward him, and he's not even here. So Jelani was not only somebody that you would have loved to know in his natural physical life, but I will make sure that the world knows him in his absence, because Jelani was somebody, and he's going to be treated like somebody. You know, we didn't get the treatment that we deserved on set, but I thank God for my children who they knew they wanted their brother back, and they just went through anything that we had to do by any means necessary to do what we needed to do to make sure that Jelani was found and that we got the help that we were looking for.
Well, I know you are going to figure out to the very end what happened, and I hope we are there to bring about the entire truth. Carmen, you're an amazing mom. Your kids are lucky to have you. Thank you so much for just getting up early for us this morning.
Thank you.
She definitely is probably one of the strongest women I've seen. Like, she is doing whatever it takes to make sure that people know that Jelani was somebody, you know, and that's just the way. It shouldn't have to be this way. You shouldn't have to force people. You shouldn't have to force the authorities to pay attention to your child's case. It shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately that's the way that it is. So those are all the updates that I wanted to give you guys, and I thought that was amazing that Offset offered to pay for Jelani's funeral expenses, because most celebrities, to me, you really can tell who the humble celebrities are. And I feel like the humble celebrities are the ones who don't brag about the things that they do. The ones who go out there and brag about, I do this and I give to this charity and I give to that charity. I mean, it's okay to talk about it every once in a while, to promote it or to encourage others to give to that charity or whatever the situation is. But I think a lot of celebrities that brag about it, they do it for publicity. They do it, you know, to change people's opinions about them. You know, it's not genuine. But the celebrities that do things behind the scenes, and you will never know how much money they have given, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, all religious aspects aside, they definitely are one of those top couples that help as many people as they possibly can. Very humble, and they don't brag about it, you know. They do their work behind the scenes. So I think that's amazing when a celebrity, you know, does those kinds of things. And, you know, we would never have even known about it if his mother didn't say anything. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, those are pretty much all of the updates I have for now. Any more updates, I will let you guys know whether it's on live stream or if I get on video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. And yeah, that's it. Make sure you're here tomorrow for my live stream, which is going to be an interesting topic. And it's actually going to be about the Gabby Petito case and the toxic creators who are covering them. Not all, but a lot of them. The ones that stand out to me. And it's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you're here. That's it. I will see you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my future uploads. And if you want to see more of me, more videos like this, make sure you like this video. Or dislike it. It's whatever. You know, it's all interaction. Love y'all. Bye.